Welcome to This Week in Geek for the week of March 31st, 2014. I'm your host, as always, Erik Lucas, and I'm joined this week by my special guest, Cesi Gutierrez.
Liz Anya.
And as always, Rachel Dick and Jhovani Estrada. Right. And we were not on Tuesday this week because we had some production mishaps and issues, just like we had today. So. But I'm sure you'll still enjoy all the crazy goodness that's going to come from this episode. We're going to do it in rapid fire fashion because we're all going to go see Winter Soldier tonight. We got to get out of here. So let's do it. On me.
Gotta talk soon.
Everybody, talk loud. Okay. All right, guys. So let's start out real quick. And it's allowing requesting access, which counts.
Everybody.
Yeah. Hooray!
It happened. This is
why we do this.
This is part of broadcasting.
Hold on.
We do have a full week ahead. We do have a lot of things that we're talking about.
Yay.
What are we talking about? We
Yeah,
have Expendables 3. You know, we're talking about Expendables 3.
I'm show that trailer.
Yeah,
today.
trailer.
Yes.
What else? Walking Dead. We'll be discussing Walking Dead.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, season finale.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ready for the next season. What else we got on the boat? Some turtles. We got some turtle stuff.
My tablet. I got it.
Some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. What else we got on the list? Some Marvel stuff. I think one of the news that we briefly mentioned before that I didn't think made it onto the list was that they had Marvel films lined up till 2028.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't
mention it because they don't have anything.
So we can mention
exact.
that right now so we can kill a little bit of time. Eric's trying to figure out his account stuff.
Yeah, you know,
Trying to pull up the list.
Gmail's great because they let you sign into only one account at a time.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're trying to keep busy.
assume.
Yeah, we're trying to. But what else was that we have? Doctor Doom was the first thing that we had on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Sorry about that. All right, so Tony Kebbell cast as Doctor Doom in the Fantastic Four, and we have a picture. We're going to show you what this fellow looks like. There he is. So now he joined, obviously, Miles Teller, Kate Mara, Michael B. Jordan, yes,
Yeah.
and Jamie Bell. I kind of have them in order. I should have them in order. For the reboot that's scheduled, so lots of young people, as you can tell, going with a super young, even the Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Who's historically was an older character anyway. So, what do you guys think? What do you think?
Rachel?
Are we still supposed to be taking them seriously as, like, astrophysicists or whatever it is they are?
Oh, the young peoples?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is going to be based off of the Ultimate Fantastic Four. Read that one, so it might be
College days, maybe?
It might be college days, yeah.
Oh,
Or I
great.
guess
College
they-
AU.
Or I guess they don't gain their powers from the space experiment gone wrong. Or maybe they do. Who knows? I don't know. I'll have to go back and read that one. But what do you think of this guy as a Doctor Doom, Mr. Tony Kebbell?
I've never seen any of those movies that he's been in. Wrath on Titans.
I saw Wrath of
the
Titans, but I
Titans.
don't remember. Not a memorable character to me.
Who's directing this? Does it say at the bottom?
Josh
Scroll down.
Trank?
Josh Trank?
It's right there at the top.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
So exciting.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Anything, Ceci? Don't like him? Okay.
No.
So he's like, ah, my tongue.
Yeah. I don't want to
Yeah.
judge yet, but I don't.
This
I
was
feel
just
like
recent.
All right, some casting news we got today, and if you haven't seen it, your voice of Leonardo in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is none other than Johnny Knoxville. I always want to look to Ceci because I want to see her reaction. Yay, Rachel, what do you think?
I'm not surprised.
Typical? Are we
yeah,
going with typical on this?
This
this
does
news?
not. Yeah, it's.
Gio?
Johnny
All right.
Knoxville has one of those voices that you immediately recognize anywhere you hear it, and I just don't see myself picturing Leonardo like Johnny Knoxville and Leonardo. So
Oh, Tony Shalhoub will also be Master Splinter. I don't know if anybody saw that.
okay, I didn't see that, but okay, I could do that. But Johnny Knoxville, and the by the way,
Yeah, in the lead
Yeah.
role of Leonardo.
yeah.
What else has Jonathan Liebsman directed? Because I know who he is.
Oh, you
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
get it. Gotta share, guys. Sharing is caring, remember. Oh, I swear. I don't know.
His name sounds very.
Yeah, I know
familiar.
it's familiar because I know I've seen stuff.
It's right there, Wrath of the Titans.
Oh, okay, so bunch of crap. So Wrath
Battle
of
of
the
Los
Titans,
Angeles.
okay.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It was terrible.
Okay, so
Okay. So. Okay.
So we're expecting crap, which we'll get to a little later because based on what we've seen.
We should just go to that fan thing, straight to the
Yeah.
fan thing right now.
I want to see.
Want to do that now?
Yeah.
We're in casting news, but okay.
Okay. Okay. We'll get to it. Okay.
We'll get to it. So let's go real quick. Evangeline Lilly. It's a very hot picture of her. She's been cast. She's been what? Yeah, she's been cast in the female lead in Ant-Man. So nobody knows yet if it's going to be the Wasp or if it's just going to be the daughter. Well, it says she's listed as the daughter of Vernon Van Dyne, and Dr. Henry Pym was his associate. So we don't know. But I'm assuming she kind of fits the role of looking at a Wasp character historically from what Wasp has looked like in the comics, right?
I'm really not too worried about this movie and the casting because Edgar Wright is tied behind it, and I have a lot of faith in him, and I love everything that he's done so far.
She's been in The Hobbit and Lost, so I mean, she's got the sci-fi slash, you know.
So I'm cool with it.
She's got it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Credible.
I'm very
Credible.
Confident.
Everything credible.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, good. That's all for casting news for movies. Let's move on to the production news this week. There was an article. Schwarzenegger, he did a interview talking about what the upcoming Terminator Genesis is going to involve, and how somebody asked him, well, if you're playing the T-800, then how is it that you look old and the T-800 is going to look old? And so he basically explained it as there's still a robot underneath, but because they use human flesh still ages even though the robot doesn't. So they kind of rode around that fact, I think.
I feel like it's a lot of trouble just to go through to have Arnold Schwarzenegger back in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know what it's about yet? Genesis sounds like beginning of something, right?
Or just some.
Or it just sounds cool. Could it be that this is the because the most recent one, Salvation, was like in the middle of the future wars, right? Like that was
Isn't
they were
this
trying
about,
to end
like,
it. This is the beginning of the war, I'm
Isn't
assuming.
this Sarah Connor's in it and she's young? Because it's Emilia Clarke, isn't it?
Oh, is this the full reboot then? Are they rebooting all the way back to like they're starting over?
Or are they
Terminator
going
1?
like where the Terminator's going back further in time? I don't know.
But yeah, he's still old.
But he's still old.
I really don't think they're gonna stick to that Genesis title. I think they might change it.
So his quote, real quick: Terminator deals with a lot of time travel, so there will be a younger T-800, and then so they're going to actually do a CG version of Arnold too.
Kind of like in Salvation then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was just a few seconds of screen time. That wasn't an entire.
So the younger T-800,
character.
then there's what model. Let's see what that model does later on when it gets who gets a hold of him. So there'll be all kinds of interesting twists.
I mean,
plot twists.
I mean, they could essentially like say do the CG version, the young version, and then something happens and he comes back as an older version.
Yeah.
So they could go that route. I mean, they could.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, time travel happens and it can.
Time travel is a staple of these movies.
Yeah. So. Yeah, they could probably bring him young
the
and
time sphere, as I used to call it.
Yeah.
It just
naked.
Yeah, and you arrive naked
Yeah.
everywhere you go. Yeah.
All right.
So, anyways, some more production news. Disney. So Disney is going to try to go forward with their Indiana Jones movie, but if they don't, they have a contingency plan. They're going to do a trilogy with possibly Bradley Cooper in the lead role.
I thought this was an April Fool's Day.
There's
prank.
an Indiana Jones movie gonna come out.
It's rumored. It's rumored that that Bradley Cooper is gonna be Indiana Jones. My thing. I don't know. I just don't see, like, if I had a situation where it involved treasure hunting, I don't see myself calling Bradley Cooper. Yeah, he's not Harrison Ford, and he also has to be a professor of smarts.
I don't know why. I think I can see it.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
Yeah, it's not the worst casting. I mean, the thing is, he's an actor. Let's see if he can actually play this role.
Bradley Cooper's a good actor.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he's a bad actor. I just don't see myself calling him.
You knew it was going to happen eventually.
Yeah,
though. You know
yeah.
Excuse me. You know this is a franchise that they weren't just going to sit on.
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah,
hope
true
they
that.
did because, I don't know, let some things die.
If you, well, okay.
I mean,
If you're,
if Harrison Ford had his way, that would be the case.
yeah, exactly. But you're a Disney. You have two rides at least that, to my knowledge, named after him. You have multiple marketing opportunities that are coming out in their new their new land they're building. Am I right, over in Disney World?
Oh wait, yeah. Oh.
Anyways, you can't let something like
Star
this
Wars
die.
line. You're talking about Star Wars line?
And was I for? No, it's okay.
Well,
Anyways, so they could go either way. I mean, would you guys rather see this one or the original one they planned with another Harrison Ford?
Would Shia LaBeouf be in that one too? No,
I
I,
don't
think
know.
no. I think him and Steven Spielberg are.
Yeah, I don't
not
think so. I
friends
think they're
anymore.
done.
I don't think I would want Shia LaBeouf.
They're gonna bring Will Smith's son.
No, don't start that rumor. After Earth meets Indiana Jones. The world implodes.
Next.
And we just cut to scenes of Will Smith just looking angry. Okay. What else? So we have Christopher Nolan talking about his epic Interstellar and the giant ship interiors he built for it. Did you guys get a chance to read this?
I did not.
I haven't, but I'm really looking forward to this movie from what I understand about it.
So let's get to the part where he talks about he pretty much compares it to his other movies and how he likes to keep it in the real world. Let's see.
So he basically created a practical giant ship for them
Yes.
to act in it. I mean, this is
Correct.
sort of in similar style that what Guillermo does when he creates the giant robot heads for Pacific Rim.
Yes.
So this is that. I'm all up for it, man. That's super awesome.
Well, it's like when they did Inception and they had that giant
That was cool.
rotating
Yeah.
hallway
That was so
rig
cool.
set up.
Yeah. So I mean, more power to him. That's awesome that he's able to get like the funding for that, because honestly, it does add a lot more to the movie.
And
And
that
it,
they're willing to put in the
Yeah.
effort.
It says we want to have the real environments the actors are going to be seeing out the windows. We built closed sets on the scale that this ships would be at. We put the reality outside for the actors so we could shoot it like a documentary, like you were really there. So I mean,
super cool.
yeah, it's going to be an amazing movie. Let's move on. This came out on April. Did it come out on April Fool's or the
Yeah,
day
that's
before?
why I kind of passed. I passed on the information. I saw it and I was like, oh, okay, that's a prank. But apparently
It's not,
it's happening.
because it was collaborated by different sources. So, Top Gun 2 is moving forward, and it will have Tom Cruise versus drones. Reaction.
Wait, what? What? I'm taking these off.
So Jerry Bruckheimer, of course, is producing this. Why wouldn't he? He says, we've been trying to get that movie made for 30 years, and I think we're getting closer and closer. Don Simpson and I tried to develop something. We didn't succeed. Tom Cruise took over. He tried to develop something. He didn't succeed. Now we're back at it.
Okay. So they're basically making stealth.
The concept is basically, the pilots are obsolete because of drones. Cruise is going to show them that they're not obsolete. They're here to stay.
That's Stealth. That's the movie Stealth with Jamie Foxx and Jessica Biel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't remember that because I didn't see it.
Yeah, that I think it was called Stealth, and
yeah.
and it was about drones and then them being overpowering, like the drone, with their three.
Wow.
There was a third actor in there as well. I can't remember the third
white
actor.
guy.
Yeah, but yeah, that sounds like Stealth, and yeah. That's all I have to say.
Don't do it. That's what I have to say. Just pass. But we know they won't because money. Okay, Harry Potter fans, time for some news. The Harry Potter spin-off book, which is The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, it's going to be made into a trilogy because that's what we do these days with books that are only 200 pages long. We make them into trilogies somehow. I don't understand. Anybody explain this to me? Did you guys read this? Are you guys Harry Potter fans?
I've read all the books, but I've never read. the
I'm being
spin-off.
told we have new information.
J.K. Rowling is making an entire new script for this.
Okay.
She's actually making a new story following Newt Scamander, the author of Fantastic.
So this is going to be based on the book, but she's going to be writing a whole new script.
It's not exactly based on the book. It's based on
On characters in the book?
Author of this book.
Yeah, it's
Fake
like-
author of this book. Okay.
which
Oh.
I don't know about J.K. Rowling being a screenwriter because
Yay.
I kind of feel like I love the Harry Potter books, but I don't see her writing style translating well to dialogue that has to be read on screen by actual people. So we'll see.
I think she might if it comes down to that, she might be writing the script, but when it gets turned into a screenplay, someone will look over it
They
and then
rewrite
rewrite
it,
it
yeah.
into proper film.
So here's the quote. Author, although it will be set in a world community of witches and wizards where I was so happy for 17 years, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is neither a prequel nor sequel to the Harry Potter series, but an extension of the wizarding world. The laws and customs of the Hidden Magical Society will be familiar to anyone who has read the Harry Potter books or seen the films, but Newt's story will start in New York 70 years before Harry gets underway.
I mean, I'm actually excited about this concept because I think something that we've all been curious about since Harry Potter started was what the wizarding world was like in the U.S.
Oh, yes, because we've only seen it in
We've
the
only
England
seen the
version.
Europe.
Or Euro version, yeah, you're right. The EU.
So
All
it'll
right.
be interesting. This will be because Harry Potter takes place in then. So it'll be like the 1920s.
70 years
This will be
before.
1920s. New York.
1918.
Okay.
There you go. All right. So, yay, Harry Potter. All right. So, more Ninja Turtle news.
Yeah.
2 things. Let's talk quick about the origin story, and then we'll get to these pictures.
Family pictures, yeah.
So the origin story. Okay. So I guess there's some spoilers. I mean, the trailer's been released,
Yeah.
right? So
But
there's
yeah, and they say it in the.
They
spoiler.
kind of-
They kind of say.
they kind of say it in the okay.
Yeah, they kind of say it in the spoiler. trailer.
So let's see. This is from the trailer. This is somebody's description of the trailer, which we'll watch actually here. So there's a voiceover from William Fichtner Shredder explaining the city has gone to shit. We see criminals with automatic weapons, building exploding, and maybe, just maybe, it seems like it could be Hobo with a shotgun version of City in Decline. Turns out that this version of Shredder hates that crime and violence, and so he started a program to create the heroes. That's juxtaposed with TCRI ooze canisters and experiments, the ooze that created the Turtles, the ooze that Shredder made with April's dad. Yes, Shredder is telling April he and her dad made the Turtles. So the Turtles come from Shredder and April O'Neil's dad. Reaction.
No. No, I think the Nickelodeon TMNT kind of plays off of that as well. That April O'Neil's father has something to do.
And this
with
is
Yeah.
this is
the
heavily
scientist.
heavily marketed
Yeah.
as a Nickelodeon film. It's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
so I
is.
think they're kind of trying to go the TMNT route on Nickelodeon, and they're kind of pushing that. So I'm not okay with that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess we'll see what
I
happens.
guess we're crapping all over this
To
movie
be
before it comes.
honest, oh god, no! It's just whenever Nickelodeon decides to make a movie, I never end up liking it. Like ever. Any
Ever.
movie. Like I don't know. Name a movie.
Good Burger.
Good Burger. Yeah.
Okay. Recently.
Yeah.
Okay, recently, like
Yeah.
when Nickelodeon gets involved with something, I forgot what other movies they've done. Like well, obviously, The Last Airbender, worst thing in a while.
But that was M. Night Shyamalan
yeah,
Ding Dong.
but
Shamalama Ding Dong. Yeah.
what was? There were more movies. I remember every single time I saw the logo show up, I'd always be like, no," because I knew that they would ruin it. Oops. I forgot what other movies.
No,
they
the
had.
Rugrat movies are pretty damn
Well,
good.
Okay. Hold on. What are?
Talking to the mic.
Okay, I thought I was loud enough.
No.
Show me some examples. 'Cause I remember I
Okay.
kinda
Good
hated
Burger. The
some of these.
Rugrats movie. Snow Day. Rugrats in Paris. Jimmy Neutron. Hey Arnold. The movie. Wild Thornberry.
Not
Jr.
really.
Rango. Rango was a great movie.
Rango was an amazing movie.
I
SpongeBob
never got to watch
SquarePants the
that.
movie was hilarious with
The
Hasselhoff.
Spiderwick Chronicles. Charlotte's Web. Nacho
Fine.
Libre.
Yes.
Yes,
Nacho
no,
Libre.
I was like, about that.
Nacho
What?
Libre.
Get the hell out of here.
Fine. Fine.
Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate
was
Events.
Good. It was all right.
It was okay.
And Tintin was good.
That was Oh, The Adventures of Tintin. That was, it was good. I think more impressively, it was a visually stunning movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember anything else.
And
about
Fun
it.
Size was the most recent one.
That was okay. That was the one with Victoria
never saw it.
Justice and like she had a
Oh, Vicky
babysitter
J?
on Halloween. Yeah.
Had some good movies.
I don't know. There's just certain things that I always get irritated with Nickelodeon. Maybe it's because I just
You have
I'm
not
not
made-
happy.
Let's
You have
move
not
on.
made your point.
Let's
I'm
let's
moving
go.
on.
Let's
Shut
go. Let's go. To the
Michael
family.
Bay's. So there was a lot of reaction when we saw the Turtles. So a fan went out there and actually did something instead of just complaining and remade them into kind of the classic version of the Turtles. And Gerard, do we have this? We are looking at Michelangelo first, which we look at, as Gio has said, we look at first on the bottom is the Goomba version, which they're going with, and then a cooler, more realistic
Turtle-looking.
turtle
Yeah, it's a
version
turtle.
that we
It's more of a turtle.
that we all remember.
I like the first.
And we also have the version of Leonardo, which there's Leonardo, and there's the better version, I think.
I like it.
So I say delay this movie by 6 months, go back and fix all the bases.
Michael Bay would not do it. His pride and his ego is way too strong to actually go back and like
No.
Yeah.
Well, he changed the plot because of the fans.
He will
gave
not.
in.
He
literally
he
gave
will
in.
not do it again. There's no way.
I'm giving you
Yeah.
goddamn
There's
people.
no way.
I wanted to make these turtles come from outer space, and you stifled me. I'm not taking away their human face.
God, when he takes
I can
off
just
the
see him like getting all
mask,
sweaty in his office. No.
when he takes off the mask in the trailer,
We'll see it in a
we'll
little
see
bit. Yes. All right. So let's calm down. That's all the news we have for movies. Let's go to some trailers. As we all know, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, woo! We're all excited to go see that tonight. There's 3 quick trailers, all 30 seconds long, that show some really incredible footage from it. So let's go to those real quick. We are doing... Oh, I'm sorry. Are we going to do those first? Yeah.
We're skipping something, right?
Oh, no, I put it in there.
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't. No, you're right.
It's
We did
long.
skip it. We
Yeah,
skipped
it's long.
that. So let's go to this. We're doing the Nick Fury clip. It should be the first one, Jared.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Warning, approaching intersection.
Get me off the grid!
Calculating route to secure location.
See Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Like it's a whole like Avengers generation. Looks action packed.
This is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my European friends who have already seen it, they have had nothing but good things to say about it. So I'm really excited to see it tonight.
2 action pack. I think I have this next one too. Let me make sure these are the ones. They are. Okay. So we're going to clip 2, Jared. And this one's called Stand Down. Seriously, I watched these last night when I was prepping for the show.
Stand down, Captain Rogers. Stand down. Repeat, stand down.
He weeds stuff. Chris understands. Yeah. All right, and then this last one's an international clip, but it shows Captain America facing off against an unnamed worthy opponent. Where's our Korean Where's our Korean translator?
Tasha,
Sam
that
doesn't
truck's on the
speak
move.
Japanese or something.
Circle back to Rumlow and protect the hostages.
Close enough. No, it's okay.
Natasha.
Shield push is a great move. Loving the new uniform, by the way.
Croyais que tu étais plus qu'un bouclier.
He's taking off the mask. Look at that messed up hair. All right. Cool. So those are kind of whet your appetite for the movie coming out tonight/tomorrow.
On va voir.
And finally, the big trailer that came out, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Last week came out right after we went on the air, I think.
Yeah.
The day after,
The
right?
day after.
All right, so let's cue it up. Let's hit it.
Crime, violence, and fear have run rampant. Our great city is being
This is Shredder.
destroyed.
Take that away. Take that away.
People want justice restored to this world.
From Transformers, yeah.
People want heroes, Miss O'Neill.
She's a modern reporter. She has a phone. Did you see that?
But heroes are not born. They're created. That's what your father and I were trying to do.
Oh, so Shredder's played by,
Create heroes.
Oh, the way he hit that. That's far, right?
Whoa, whoa, chill. It's just a mask. See? Don't freak out. Right?
I mean, when laughter is the thing that you have, I don't know if it's a good thing.
It wasn't at the joke either.
No, it wasn't at the joke.
It was not. It was at his face that resembles a fucking pig.
That's horrible.
Sorry for that cussing.
Gio, do you have to go? It's 5:30.
No, okay, we're
Okay,
almost done.
we're almost done.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, quick reaction. Is it silence? Is the reaction we're going with? It's a good reaction. You can stick with it. Rachel, strong words. Have no words.
I don't have anything to say that we haven't already
Nothing
said.
nice, anyways.
No.
Well, I mean, it's the first we've actually seen the trailer. We've just seen like toys and screenshots.
We will be seeing this. The trailer will probably be at Captain America.
That trailer we just saw. Yeah. Gerard will be getting popcorn at that time. Yes. All right. So some PSAs, obviously in theaters this week. Captain America: The Winter Soldier comes out tomorrow or tonight on DVD and Blu-ray. If you want to go watch them, and why would you want to? There's 47 Ronin. I watched it. Piece of shit movie.
The fact that they all spoke English pissed me off.
I didn't understand.
Yeah, I was like, how do you not speak Japanese?
I almost walked out. If it wasn't for the fact that I was there with my family, I would have walked out if it was just me there. I'm like, nope. All right, and Anchorman 2: The Legend Continues came out. So hilarious.
Super funny.
And
Highly recommend it.
I think the special edition Blu-ray has both versions.
Yeah,
So.
the R-rated version and the toned down version. I just recommend just watching the R-rated.
The R-rated version, yes. All right, let's move on to TV news. Walking Dead recap. The finale happened.
We should load up the teaser as well.
Let's get up the teaser poster while we're talking about this to set the tone. That's the teaser for next season. So, how do you want to approach this?
Okay, so let's start.
Spoiler alert.
Yes.
Do
Let's
it.
start by spoiler alert.
Do it.
So, Terminus was something, we headed into a direction that they made us believe something, and it wasn't that. It's actually something else that's very, very good in the comic.
Can we mention what it is now? Because
Yes,
I,
we can.
okay.
Well, me and Gio talked about it. So
Yeah,
we
we did
can-
talk about
The
it.
thing is, I knew eventually they were gonna do.
Wait a minute.
the
Let's
plot
mention.
line.
Let's just say what it is for. Let's say what the actual.
it.
And we'll talk about what it means in the comic book.
Okay, so obviously the people that are in Terminus, they are a group of cannibals. Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the whole public did.
Mhm. Yeah, they are a group of cannibals.
So they're
they
cannibals,
eat people.
yes.
I mean, that was.
They lure people.
They
there,
have
they
a lot
capture
of
'em.
meat.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also there
No
was a
animals
shot.
around.
There was a shot where a rib
You saw
cage can be seen.
carcasses.
Yes.
That's the
Like,
part where I
there was a bunch
noticed.
of-
Yes.
Yes. So
Yeah.
that, I guess that's going to set up part. I want to say half of season 5.
Should we say before that we had a turning moment for Rick?
Yes, where he
where we have this nice character arc of at the beginning of the season. He's coming from Rick, he's going from Rick the crazy enraged guy to being a farmer, his kid for the better of the community, and he's stepping out of that role, and now we've gone full circle, and he had to become that again to save his son and his friends. The scene we saw was pretty disturbing, in my opinion.
It was. It was very.
If you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend going back and watching it. There's a point where Rick, they have a gun to his head. It's Joe has a gun to his head, and they're pretty much beating the shit out of Daryl, about to beat him within an inch of his life, and some sick, effed up guy is about to rape Carl.
That was the most disturbing part of the whole
very disturbing,
thing.
very disturbing scene, and
because you could even see at that point he was taking off his belt.
It was pretty unreal.
He was.
And you could just see Rick's eyes start glazing over, and he gives him a headbutt, doesn't do much. Joe picks him up and says, "Is that all you got?" And in that moment, Rick just snaps and bites out his jugular.
Yes.
Rips
so awesome.
his neck off with his teeth.
Yes.
I saw in The Talking Dead, they said that was a specific scene from the comics. I don't remember which scene that was.
There was a couple. There's actually more than just
there.
It's very graphic.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love the fact that they're catching up and they've run out of material and they're going back.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're going back to the source.
Yeah.
They're going back to the comic because there's some fantastic writing in the comic book.
And so we see that, and then we see in a great like, I guess, opposite worlds, like the next scene, which is actually the scene that the show starts out with. You just see Rick covered in blood in his beard. His beard's just covered in blood, and Daryl just walks up to him and gives him some water. And he's like, no, that's cool. That's good. And he calls him his brother, I think, which is important.
Yes.
Like they talked about that in The Talking Dead. It establishes that now Rick is, they really a part of this group. This is his family, and he's willing to fight for it. And then we get to Terminus, and he's going to have to do some fighting.
And I'm interested who they're going to kill in this next episode. This goes into spoiler for the comics.
To clarify, before that, we didn't see Tyrese or Carol, baby, or we didn't see what happened. We didn't get a follow-up on Beth.
Here's
the thing. There was a shot right when they were going to walk into the train. I noticed that they took a shot. They looked at like
another
powder
car.
milk. No,
the powder milk.
And I'm like looking at that and thinking, why would that be there?
I thought that too.
And I thought for a second,
I thought they were going to be in there. Yeah.
No, are they suggesting that they've already been
eaten? But I doubt it. I don't think
you can't kill off.
I don't want to think that. But then
they suggested a lot of things, like before the end.
It might
of
be a red herring. They like to do a lot of red herrings.
Well, remember the baby cradle with the blood on it?
Right. That's what I'm saying. They like to do a lot of red herrings.
So we're just doing the same thing.
So real quick, let's go into what this means for comics, and then we can move on to the next thing because we're running OT.
So So
someone's gonna die.
Someone's gonna die. Because there's a character that is not in that's not in the TV show anymore that died this part in the comics, and so I'm interested to see that what character they choose.
But there was a twist within that, like that character.
Yes.
Was
yeah, we don't want to spoil it.
Don't spoil it for me.
Yeah, we can't spoil it. All right, let's just move on.
All right, let's move on. So anyway, Walking Dead coming back in October.
Such a long ways.
Yeah.
Have they started shooting? Did they mention it?
No, they didn't start. They haven't started shooting yet because actually in The Talking Dead, what's his name who plays Rick? Mm-hmm. He was asking the producer. He's like, "Am I on next season?" And he's like, "Yes." He's like, He's like, "You got to grow your beard out. We're filming in a few weeks." So they haven't started yet.
Okay.
All right, let's move on. Gotham. We get another cat update. So we're gonna see the Riddler in Gotham. We're seeing pretty much all the classic villains' origins, I think, in this series. Edward Nygma is gonna be played by Corey Michael Smith. I'm not sure what else Corey Michael Smith is.
I like the fact that they're calling him Edward Nygma.
Edward Nygma, obviously,
yes.
But we all know it's the Riddler, right? So he doesn't look that young. So I guess the Riddler's old by the time Batman becomes an adult.
Well, older.
Yeah. All right, cool. And the last bit of news before we get to a trailer 24, we have some details on the Scream TV series. One of my favorite all-time movies is Scream the original by Wes Craven. And so I was very excited to see that they were making a TV series. And then I kind of read this. Let me grab some quotes here. Did you guys read this at all? Sorry.
No.
So here's the characters. Harvey Jensen Harper Duvall, 16-year-old beauty who's a little too introverted and intellectual to be a social butterfly, but has nevertheless been anointed by the popular crowd to be one of their own. She feels guilty that she has drifted away from the former best friend, Audrey. Believes she's got a Gilmore Girls-esque relationship with Mom Maggie to keep her sane. So basically they released some bios, so you can maybe kind of try to figure out already who the killer is going to be. My question is, are they going to play this as a one-off, or are they going to really go for the full length series? Like they're going to try to go for multiple seasons.
So this
are they going to play the long game?
This is greenlit already.
Yes.
Huh.
How is that gonna work?
Yes, this is greenlit.
Well, for the pilot at least.
It's for MTV.
We have a information, so that's just the pilot. Doesn't mean it's going to get picked up.
It's MTV. They own their own network and they're developing it just like they do with
Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf. So I'm sure they'll put it on. It's not like it's a studio pitching it to a network.
Right.
They're the studio and the network. So I'm interested mildly. I was excited. Now I'm interested mildly. Pass. Okay. Either of you guys fans of Scream the original?
I mean, I love all the Scream movies.
Yeah. How did you think of Scream 4?
I liked it.
I liked it.
I like the all the characters.
Yeah, like I love all the Scream movies, but
3
I don't
not
know
so
about
much.
this.
I didn't like 3.
Yeah.
But 4, great return to the format. Okay. 24. I don't know if any fans of that.
My mom loves 24.
I was a big fan of the original. Got a little convoluted in the last couple of seasons, I think is why they canceled it. So this is a one-off, and they say it's going to lead up to the 24 movie. So this 24 is not set in a 24-hour format. They're actually skipping ahead forward between episodes, so it's 12 episodes, 12 hours. All right, so this is the full-length trailer. We saw a teaser one during the Super Bowl, and now we have the full minute trailer. So let's watch it. It's the last trailer.
Confirm on the target. Take him alive if possible. But you all know what this man is capable of. Target is on the move. It's Bauer.
Oh my God. Bauer stayed off the grid for the last 4 years. You didn't do that by being careless.
You're putting everyone in this building in danger. Bauer is unpredictable.
You know who I am.
After all these years, he surfaces in London.
We have to consider that he is here to do the president harm. I intercepted intel framing an assassination attempt on President Heller. The American president is killed on foreign soil. You're looking at a world war.
Why are you doing this, Jack? If you stop the attacks, all will be forgiven.
No going back for me. We gotta get out of here. This is bigger than President Heller. We're planning a full-scale attack.
Based on that trailer.
It looks interesting. But they really want to live another day.
Yep, that's the actual name because it's a miniseries instead of a TV show.
So like Die Another Day.
I guess. Is that a play on? Is that a play on the Die Hard series?
007.
Oh, yeah, I guess 007 Die Another Day. Didn't Die Hard do that too? What did they do? Die Harder or something.
Live Free or Die Hard.
Live Free or Die Hard.
And then
God,
there was
these
A Good Day to Die Hard.
A Good Day to Die Hard. That's right. No one remembers. No.
No.
That is not a
No,
that was what the
happened.
5th movie was called.
Yeah.
and there was a line in the movie that was Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Russia, because they were in Russia, so it was so cool to say that line.
I'm interested.
So anyways, yeah, I'm excited.
Caught my
I was a super fan of the original series when it
I'm
was
sure
on.
a lot of people are going to return. Like a lot of the fans are going to return to see that. So yeah, go for it, man.
Cool. Any anime news you want to talk about? Kill la Kill?
Yeah. I mean, we can mention that it's
Oh,
over
Want to
now.
mention
That it ended a week ago today.
anything crazy happened?
Yes. The entire. Yeah.
Lots
It
of
was-
things, but it goes into spoilers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we
It
got
was beautiful. Just know that. A lot of nakedness.
Okay.
A good ending. It was nice. It was a
Alright.
nice ending.
All right, so let's move on to just a quick mention. It was announced this week. We have a cool picture, some fan art of Elsa here. Frozen is now the highest-grossing animated film of all time, passing Toy Story 3. Has now made $1.072 billion worldwide. So, and then you said it's also
It's also the highest-grossing movie ever directed by a woman. So that's also pretty cool.
There you go. Awesome, I guess. I mean, it was okay.
Congratulations.
We've all seen it.
Yeah.
I don't think we've talked on the
Why?
show before about it.
Why haven't we?
I
Well-
mean, there's it's
Okay, well, how do you-
because
did you like
everyone
it?
else talks about it.
It is
That's
true.
why.
I mean, we can say our opinions. Real
Yeah,
quick.
I mean, it was good. It was entertaining. I enjoyed it. The music was good.
I mean, it's and I kind of was. I went into the movie with no expectation. I saw that original trailer with the snowman and the reindeer, and I'm like, it's gonna be a goofy like kids movie. Like, okay, but it surprised me. It's almost like a brought to life by animation, like an onstage musical.
See, I held off on seeing it for weeks because I didn't want to give in. I didn't want to drink. I didn't want to drink the Kool-Aid.
I'm a riot. Let it go, Rachel.
And then I saw it.
Stop hiding and concealing.
Oh my God!
And then I saw it. Now they know. And then like less than a week later, I went and saw it again.
Yeah.
So
now you own it.
I converted. Oh yeah, and then
we
bought it when it came out.
No, I just liked it, the animation and stuff.
That's
like
just
that.
more.
I liked it. No, well, it's because I like Disney, but then there's times I don't, and there's a lot of. I'm really iffy with them, but I liked this movie.
It's the highest-grossing animated film of all time. Best animated film of all time.
I'm sorry, but
absolutely not.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to confirm. All right, so wow.
The Iron Giant.
Wall-E.
The Iron Giant. Shrek. Say Shrek.
I like Rachel's pick, but I like The Incredibles. That was one of my favorites.
Oh my God, I can't wait for the second.
Yeah. Okay. So let's wrap it up real quick. We're gonna do the thing where we talk about what we're reading, watching, or playing during the week. I'll go first since I got my book here. Picked this up just on a Walgreens shelf, walking by. Literally just caught my eye, and it's pretty amazing. It's called Geek Wisdom: Embracing the Sacred Techniques of Pop Culture, and it's just a collection of a lot of quotes and a lot of just weird things in geek culture. They break it down to wisdom about self, wisdom about relationships, about humankind, about conflict, the universe, and the future, and it expands over all media, including books, T-shirts. They even grab quotes from just random T-shirts. So it's pretty amazing. It was only $15, and I saw it on Amazon for $12. So yeah, check it out. Pretty awesome. Ceci, do you have anything to talk about?
I don't think so. Give me a minute.
Go. Okay. Rachel?
So I've been watching an anime series called Mushishi this week, and it's really good. It follows this guy who is kind of a expert on spirits, and he travels. It's episodic. It travels from place to place, helping people deal with these spirits, whether or not they're benevolent or malevolent. And it's really, really good. Highly recommended. Also, It has a really, really good English dub, and the second season will premiere on Crunchyroll this Saturday.
Crunchyroll. Every time I hear that, I get hungry.
Yeah, like
awesome. Like the food.
Yeah.
Gio?
I am gonna go recommend you guys watch the Grand Budapest Hotel because it is awesome.
Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yes, it's the new Wes Anderson movie. So if you're a big fan of Wes Anderson movies, I would go check it out.
Great.
It's fantastic. It's super funny. They have tons of great A-list
I saw
actors.
something about it, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
okay,
they have,
cool.
and it's
good.
fantastic. The photography is amazing. The shots are amazing. Fantastic story. Super good. Check it out.
Awesome. And Ceci, anything?
Nothing's new except for the wig.
Yay. Is this a new wig?
This is one of the new wigs.
Yes.
You guys bought this for me. Thank you.
Yep.
It's a nice
All
wig.
right. And of course, Winter Soldier. We're all going to go see it. So if you're in downtown Disney, which you're not going to be, don't find us. If anybody's even watching. Well, it'll be too late by the time it's posted anyway.
Let's go.
All right, this has been This Week in Geek. If you want to get a hold of us, email us at info@sacron.com. If you want to get in touch with me personally, it's at Erik D. Lucas on Twitter. And I have been joined, as always, by Jhovani, Estrada, Rachel Dick, and
Lasagna.
Every once in a while,
also known
as Cesi Gutierrez, who joins us in various characters and personas. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll catch you next week on This Week in Geek. In the meantime, stay geeky. We'll see you later. Bye. All right, let's get out of here. I got to check out equipment.